What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Blitz, and today we have Getting Jumped for Gussy by TRU. This dropped a couple days ago, and I didn't get to it on stream, so we're gonna get to it today. So make sure you like, subscribe, share, turn on the notifications, and let's just get right into it.
Breaking it off with him and starting to date Donnie. Like, damn! Muscular build, not the kind of guy you want closely chasing 3 feet behind you while he's upset. The dude jumps down to ground level, bloom an entire relationship right in front of your face. I don't know if you guys realize this, but there are just some things you should not do for love. If you live in America, I'm talking about you. America is home to some of the biggest simps I've ever seen. I mean, you guys are buying roses and taking girls to 5-star restaurants so that you can be in a talking phase? I mean, the way I operate is if she's not my girlfriend, then she does not get princess treatment. So riddle me this, my young viewers. Why the fuck have I been in a fight over a girl that I don't like, not one, not two, but 3 times now? Because personally, I don't know. I would say that getting into a fight over a girl evolves way past princess treatment and dips over into queen territory. 8th grade year, my friend Donnie was the only one out of the 3 of us that was able to consistently pull girls. Thing to know about Donnie is for some reason he was extremely charismatic and kind of full of himself, which was something other guys in our class hated him for, but I didn't have a problem with it. I figured if anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from him. Plus, I don't know, to me, the culture of hating on someone because they're sure of themselves, but at the same time inflating the ego of somebody who already has a low confidence, has always just been kind of dumb to me. Oh my god, I'm so fat.
What?
Are you
can't talk about yourself
Oh
like that, girl. You were just amazing.
But if a dude says, hey, I'm in pretty good shape, I guess all that working out is finally paid off. Oh my, oh god, you're so full of yourself.
Like an asshole.
He's a piece of shit. His fucking brains out.
Nah, that's low key true though. Like I'm not gonna lie, I don't like when people are full of themselves, but I also like. But it's also like you kind of have to be in that way to have some confidence. Like it's hard to like explain for real, but you know when you see it. Like this was a good way of explaining that.
A guy believing in himself in 2024? Yeah, right. So Donnie started talking to this girl that we're gonna call Gretchen. And I get that there may have been some off-screen character development for their relationship, but bro, it took all of 2 days for these guys to be sucking face in the middle of the class. Our teacher was obviously not happy
2
seeing
days
this,
is
but
wild.
neither was the guy that she used to date 1 week prior to her breaking it off with him and starting to date Donnie. Like, damn! I'm sorry, that's not funny. But it kind of is, though. But you see, that's what sucks about dating in school, though, because if you break up and then this person moves on before you, you're essentially stuck watching this person.
Nah, that's the thing, bro. Like in high school, in middle school, it's crazy because you break up and you see them the next. You're almost guaranteed to see them the next day. There's no, there's no way. There's almost no way you don't. Like you can't even ghost them. You can't even ghost someone who goes to your high school for real, because it'll be so obvious. Like you're in the same place.
Bloom an entire relationship right in front of your face, right? So her ex-boyfriend, we're gonna call him Trent. Trent was obviously, needless to say, not fucking happy about this shit. So these 2 dudes end up beefing over her, right? And they're ready to scrap almost every day. But nothing would ever usually happen. Neither one of them would swing. They would just do that fucking forehead to forehead thing that people do, right? And you know exactly what I'm talking about too. I guarantee you've probably done this before a fight or seen people do this before fights. It's the stupidest shit ever. So one day after school, Donnie and I are walking home.
It's just 2 niggas going like, "What's up? Nah, what's up? Nah, what's up? Nah, nah, what's up? Nah, what's up?" Like, and it's so fucking. It pisses me off because it's like you're saying all this shit. If one of y'all took a swing, I'd be fine with it. But neither of you all swung. You're talking all that shit. Like seriously. And the nigga basically stole your girl. I'm just saying.
Since he lived literally 2 houses down from me, it would just kind of make sense for us to walk together, especially since we weren't exactly in the safest of neighborhoods. At this point, we've almost made it onto our street, when I look back and see a group of guys walking and laughing. Now, being from the south side of Chicago, I know a gang when I see one, so I'm pretty on guard right now. Now, mainly because I didn't notice them walking behind us earlier, meaning these guys were likely lingering out of sight, waiting for us to pass them, just so they can follow us. So I discreetly look over to Donnie and I'm like, yo, Donnie. I didn't even need to finish the words because he already understood what was going on himself. All right, we're gonna turn this corner, and once they can't see us, we're gonna run. So I'm like, all right, cool, I'll play it cool. We keep walking down the street, we turn the corner, and then we run, nigga, because it's like 6 guys. Like, I don't know if they got weapons. I mean, no matter how you slice it, even a trained martial artist is not going to be able to take on 6 people at once. So we're running, and we make it like 2 houses away. And that, my boy, is when 2 more niggas hop from behind a car and cut us off. So at this point, there's just no denying these guys are here for us. They knew which way we were gonna come home from school. Trent himself is standing at the front of the guys, so I know that this has nothing to do with me because me and Trent never had any bad blood between us. So the first thing Trent says is, so how cool are you feeling now? When he says that, I look over to my friend Donnie and I'm like, oh shit, I don't know, man. It sounds like he's here for Donnie. Nevertheless, Donnie is still my friend, so we're technically in this together. For a while, Donnie doesn't say anything, so I speak up, and I'm like, there is just no way you're gonna fight us 8-on-2 over a girl. He's like, oh, well, this isn't even just about her, it's about him. Moves into this school, thinks he's so much better than everybody, yada, yada, yada. Oh, but this time I pulled up with the squad, I got the boys here. So I'm like, your way of proving that he's not cool is that he can't fight 8 people at once? Donnie's like, yo, this whole thing is stupid. I'm not gonna fight you just because you don't like me, and I'm not gonna fight you over a girl. So at this point, Trent is screaming and being like really adamant about the fact that he did not bring all of these guys here just to fight over a girl, but he would have no other reason to do something like this. But the more that Donnie and I ask Trent exactly why he's there doing what he's doing, the more he kind of just starts to realize that this might be stupid and his answers are becoming inconsistent and he's getting a little bit more quiet. Trent was starting to think rationally. But one of the guys that he came there with was not. Dude was out for blood, runs out of the group, tries to punch Donnie in the face. Donnie dodges it, delivers one straight to this guy's chest. Which I'm like, I don't understand how you thought you were gonna land that hit. You had to take a whole fucking 6 steps to reach this guy. You know how much time that is to react? So all the other guys see this happen, they bum rush us, and we are forced into a situation where we have to fight. 8-on-2, you would think it's a world star situation, but it really—
What the actual fuck? See, this is what I need people to do. Just hear me out. Just hear me out. Maybe I don't understand why you're actually fighting over this girl. She broke up with you beforehand. Then she started dating another dude, and I hate when dudes have a girl problem and then they go to the guy. Cause like, bro, if she literally if she wasn't really cheating, then at that point it's like, bro, cause like even when a girl does cheat, niggas will go after the dude. And, like even if they're not their friend, like that's always like made me mad. Like anybody watch that one scene from the Tyler Perry movie? What was it? Family That Prays. Like that scene was reasonable. That was his boss who fucked his wife, and he like punched the shit out of him and had him hanging over the edge of a building. That's reasonable. He was fucking his wife, and his wife said the kid was his too. Like that was reasonable. But like if your girl just cheats on you with some dude you don't know, and you go to shoot the guy, how the fuck does that make any sense? Somebody tell me how the fuck that makes any sense. Please. Like
really wasn't. The punches were not hard. The kicks were not hard. Or maybe that was just me. Maybe they were holding back on me. After all, they were there for Donnie, not really there for me. But it doesn't go on for long because after a while we hear, yo, what the fuck do you guys think you're doing? To this day, this is one of the craziest things I've ever seen. Donnie's older brother is standing on the 2nd floor of the apartment building. The dude jumps down to ground level, takes like 0 fall damage, and starts running towards the group screaming. They see him do this and immediately start tripping and falling over themselves trying to get away from him. which is completely understandable. His brother, high schooler, muscular build, not the kind of guy you want closely chasing 3 feet behind you while he's upset. Donnie's parents come out of the building and call the police. After that,
In my opinion, this is why you always want information on people before you go ahead and start fights, especially if you're in front of their house. Like, first off, why would you wait until these niggas get that far off the school premises? If you knew they were trying to walk a route, if they're about to walk a route, like, try and cut them off. Try and cut them off a little bit before. Like, hell, you're over here like you're over here. That's like fighting somebody in their own domain, and it gives them a fucking advantage. Like, oh, the nigga shit will do for love. Like, it's literally what he said in the beginning. The shit people do for
Donnie's
love.
brother runs back to
Except
us,
that wasn't
is
actually
asking us
love,
what
it was
happened, who
bullshit.
was involved, then the police show up. And this is easily the part of the story that stands out to me, because it's really disappointing. The 2 officers that we called there for our safety were afraid
Right.
of us, so they wouldn't get out of the car. Legit taking notes on their notepad from inside of the car. Even as young as we were at the time, we knew that they had absolutely no intention of doing anything. Donnie and I know what school this
No
guy goes to.
shot.
Donnie's older brother knows at least where one of these guys live. Like, they essentially show up after the altercation, refuse to do anything about it, basically tell us to our faces that they're not gonna do anything about it, tells us not to do anything about it, and then just deuce out. After that situation, Trent didn't show up to school anymore, and I'm pretty sure it's because he thought he would have been in a lot of trouble, but after like a month of him not showing up to school, I was pretty sure maybe something bad happened to him. And this is just a sad reality of the situation I grew up in. This part of the video is not really for entertainment, but a lot of the people that were gangbanging and stuff around me when I was growing up, they either ended up dead or in prison. I was lucky enough to see that that was happening to people around me and chose a different path, but it would have been just as easy for me to fall in with those guys as any other situation. Moral of the story, be careful of the people you hang around and the situations that those people can get you into.
True.
And also,
Very true.
fight your own battles and don't be such a fucking pussy.
Right. Oh God, I would have probably honestly, bro, jumping somebody over a girl is kind of crazy. Like, listen, if you fought him 1-on-1, even if you lost, I would have had some respect. Like, you try and get your back, get your get back, but you went and jumped the nigga and still lost. Like, seriously, how the hell you losing 8-on-3? They were barely even winning even before the brother came in, and then you got by the police too. That's kind of crazy. But anyway, that was Getting Jumped for Gussy by TRU. Go support him. These anime, hey, these are funny as hell, and I've been watching for a while. I wish I was reacting around the time like some of his other animation release, because those ones are were top tier. But also make sure to like, subscribe, and share, and turn on the notifications, and follow me on my socials for any updates that I post on there. And with that being said, see y'all in the next one.
I'm showing a great shit. I'm the one with your hoe in the matrix. But why they showing it slow when she shaking? Spin around on the pole in the basement. Won't tell her so she get over, she take it. Hit it good, but she don't wanna say shit. I'm the best, I'm the one, I'm amazing. Play my song, we changing the station.